It's the 27th of September 2025. I am going to do a video of what happened yesterday, and I'm going to go into detail with y'all. The regulations of the Airbnbs, condos, spoken by the Prime Minister, she put on hold because the public weren't having it. But it's the same public that watched, and I would like to thank only Naked Departure of Sherry Veronica Naked Departure, but the same public and mostly all the media houses and the public and the people that have the media stuff online watch for years what those people were doing and spoke nothing about it. Now the Canadian, British, US and other embassies are demanding that they have a regulations. It ain't nothing to the Prime Minister now, you know. It is out of the Prime Minister's hand. They are demanding to have a regulations because of all those videos and all the proof I have sent to them. Because for a few years, it only had to do with the Bajan citizens. But it has come to attention, and they have the proof of it, that the citizens are affected by what especially is going on in Saint-Crest. And the Bajan public, what the Prime Minister has spoken about the regulation, you'll have to blame the Saint-Crest Property Owners Inc., the Tina Pavazino and Don Pollard for that. Because they're the ones that, and the police. So I will do another video, but I will concentrate on what happened yesterday. Now, do not forget, the police has copies, or for years the police knew that the land and the condos belong to Jordan. That's a no ifs or buts. They knew. I did a post on Naked Departure about a convenience deed. They knew. The police. The commissioner has got involved with down there, because this is why they cannot entertain Tina Pavazino no more. If somebody will lose the job if they call them for any nonsense or Don Pollard. Now, what happened yesterday, do not be surprised when the US Embassy, the British Embassy, Canadian Consulate and other embassies issue an advisory on Barbados to have the citizens either not come to the Barbados or be careful when they come into Barbados. You see what happened yesterday? Do not be surprised, and I will go into detail tomorrow what all I have given to the US, the other agencies, and the only and main concern, guys, is to protect the citizens. And to see yesterday that the police is still doing nonsense, and it shows you there are 4 people or 3 or 4 people giving all instructions. The commissioner, the deputy commissioners, Tina Pavazino and others. So they got to protect the citizens, and do not be surprised. They heard first on Naked Departure. Do not be surprised if they have an advisory on Barbados. And this is why the Prime Minister came and spoke about the regulations. I will go into details tomorrow. Now, what happened yesterday should have never happened. It was a straightforward thing. Yesterday, on the scene, Jordan was on the scene, and the neighbor was on the scene. The man broke the lock. Now, the 3 police jeeps came, guys. And out of the 3 police jeeps, 4 or 5 of those individuals worked directly with Tina Pavazino and Don Pollard, and they take only instructions from the Deputy Commissioner Owen Boyce and Ian Branch, not the Commissioner. I can tell you that for fact. Anyway, they came on the scene. Now, you tell me, Sherry, as we speak, Jordan has put locks again on it. Let me see what's going to happen. So you tell me, the police came on the scene. There's a gentleman was in the condo. Now you would have had the opportunity to hear the recording. The gentleman, when the police asked him what he was doing in there, he said the owners have the copies of the deed or whatever you're talking about, whatever. Now remember, there's only one deed. Everybody now knows that. So when they said, he said the owner has the copy of the deed, and one of the officers says to him, "Have a good day." That should have never happened. He should have been arrested immediately on the scene. I will tell you why. Now it looks like, if she said the owner have the deed. Now, what you did not see, 2783 came to the scene, and it would appear to me that Don Pollard, remember that's the same Don Pollard and Tina Pavazino, filed documents in the law court. She said she's the administrator of down here, and she filed the documents on pertaining to that being administrator, and it was thrown out of the court. I would like you to listen carefully. So has Tina Pavazino, purporting to be PUP 34, filed documents in the law court and has been thrown out also. Now, 2783 came on the scene. Dark tinted vehicle. Almost all the tinted vehicles out here in Santa Cruz, most of them are criminals, right? They came on the scene. But when they came on the scene, they didn't want me to see who they were, so they had the gentleman come in the vehicle. That should have been a straightforward. That man should have been arrested. The gentleman, woman should have been arrested. The people owed 2783, and Don Pollard should have been arrested. So now, I spoke to Jordan this morning, and he says to me that the owners, the owner was a woman. There was I will do a part 2. I'll do a part 2 to that, guys.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.